Space near Earth was quiet. Too quiet. There were no battle fleets, no glowing defense stations, no warning beacons. Only a wide stretch of empty darkness, marked on old star maps as a simple boundary line dot to the rest of the galaxy. This line meant nothing to humans. It meant everything far beyond this invisible border. A massive alien armada moved forward. Thousands of warships drifted in perfect formation. Their hulls were black and sharp, built for conquest. Their empire had crushed hundreds of worlds. They believed every species feared them. The commanders watched Earth's star on their main screen. A small, divided planet, one officer said. No major fleets detected, another reported. No energy weapons charging, no shields active. The Alien War Council was confused. Where are their defenses? The High Commander asked. Scanners searched again. Long-range sensors saw only commercial satellites and old space stations. Nothing that looked like a planetary shield. Nothing that looked like a trap. Laughter spread through the command chamber. They are hiding, one commander said. They know they cannot win. The High Commander studied the image of Earth, a blue and green world, beautiful, weak. Send a scout ship, he ordered. Let us see how afraid they are. A small, fast vessel detached from the armada. Its engines glowed bright red as it accelerated toward the invisible border. Inside the scout ship, the pilot felt calm. Humans had a bad reputation for being stubborn but not powerful. Their technology was considered average. Their fleets were small. The scout ship crossed the border. Nothing happened. No alarms. No warning signals. No energy spikes. The pilot smiled. Border crossed. No response, he reported. The alien commanders nodded. Advance the scout further. The High Commander said. The scout ship moved deeper, then its signal flickered. For half a second, static filled the screens. Then the scout ship vanished. Not exploded. Not damaged. Gone. The armada's sensors screamed. Target lost. No debris detected. No radiation burst. The space where the ship had been was empty. Perfectly empty. The command chamber fell silent. The High Commander slowly stood. Explain, he said. Officers rechecked data. They ran simulations. They scanned every frequency. Nothing. It did not jump to hyperspace, one officer said. There was no warp signature. It simply disappeared. Some commanders suggested malfunction. Others suggested cloaking. But deep down, none of them believed those answers. The High Commander narrowed his eyes. Send another scout, he ordered. A second scout ship moved forward. It crossed the border. Nothing happened. It flew the same path as the first ship. For 5 seconds, everything was normal. Then the second ship vanished. Again, no explosion. No light. No wreckage, just absence. Fear crept into the chamber. Perhaps a spatial anomaly, one officer said weakly. The High Commander turned toward the massive armada behind them. We did not conquer the galaxy by fearing shadows, he said. Whatever is happening, it cannot stop us all. He raised his clawed hand. Prepare the first wave. 100 ships will cross together. Engines roared as a formation of warships broke away from the main fleet. Inside human-controlled space, far from alien sensors, a hidden monitoring station watched everything. The room was dark. Quiet, human officers sat at their consoles. No one shouted. No one panicked. On the main screen, hundreds of alien ships approached the invisible line. A human technician spoke softly. They are committing forces. A gray-haired human commander nodded. Let them. Another officer hesitated. Sir, should we send a warning? The commander shook his head. They already know where the line is. They chose to cross it. The 100 alien ships reached the border. One by one, they passed through. For a brief moment, their signals remained visible. Then all 100 ships vanished. Every signal dropped at the same time. The alien armada erupted into chaos. Shouting filled their command channels. Officers demanded answers. Sensors were pushed to maximum range, but space remained empty. No bodies. No debris. No trace. Only silence. The High Commander stared at the blank space where his ships had been. For the first time in his long career, doubt touched his mind. What kind of species, he whispered, builds a border that erases fleets? Far away, on Earth, the human monitoring station remained quiet. The gray-haired commander looked at the display. Border integrity stable. A technician reported. The commander folded his hands. They crossed Earth's border once, he said. Outside. In the vast darkness of space, the remaining alien armada hesitated. And for the first time, they did not know whether moving forward meant victory or total extinction. The alien armada drifted in uneasy silence. Thousands of warships remained in formation, yet no one felt confident anymore. 100 ships had vanished, not destroyed, not damaged. Erased. The High Commander stared at the empty space ahead. Scan everything, he ordered. All frequencies, all dimensions. Alien sensors reached out like invisible hands. They searched for heat, radiation, gravity waves, anything. They found nothing. It is as if the ships never existed. An officer said. Some commanders suggested retreat. Others demanded revenge. The High Commander clenched his claws. We did not cross half the galaxy to turn back, he said. Whatever this weapon is, it has limits. He pointed toward the border. Send another wave. 500 ships. The low murmur filled the chamber. But no one dared to disobey. 500 warships powered up their engines. Their hull lights burned bright as they moved forward. Inside each ship, crews prepared weapons. Energy cannons charged. Shields flared to full strength. The fleet crossed the invisible line. For a moment, nothing happened. Alien commanders leaned closer to their screens. Signals stayed strong. Heartbeats passed. Then one ship vanished. Then 10. Then 100. Within seconds, all 500 ships disappeared. No explosions. No debris. No last messages. Total silence. Panic exploded across the armada. They are gone. All of them. Our weapons did nothing. The High Commander slammed his fist onto the console. Enough, he roared. Send the flagship. Gasps filled the chamber. The flagship was the heart of the armada. A massive vessel larger than a city, carrying the best shields, the strongest weapons, and the highest commanders. If the flagship failed, everything failed. The flagship began moving. Its engines glowed like small stars. As it approached the border, a strange reading appeared. On alien sensors, energy distortion detected, an officer said. Source? Unknown. It is everywhere near the border. The flagship crossed. Inside the ship, lights flickered. Gravity shifted slightly, as if space itself had twisted. The crew felt a deep pressure in their chests. Then silence. The flagship vanished. Every command channel connected to it went dead. The armada froze. Their greatest symbol of power was gone. Across the border, hidden from alien eyes, human stations tracked everything. No cheering. No celebration. Only quiet focus. Young human officer looked at the data. Enemy command vessel neutralized. The gray-haired commander nodded. They chose escalation. We allow consequence. Another officer spoke softly. Sir, they still have thousands of ships. The commander did not look worried. They can bring millions. The result will be the same. Back in alien space, fear spread like poison. Some ships turned slightly, as if considering retreat. Others held position, unsure what to do, surviving. Alien commander opened a wideband transmission toward Earth. "This is the Dravek Empire," he said. "You possess unknown technology. Identify yourselves." No response. "We demand communication." Still nothing. Silence from Earth. The alien commander swallowed. "Send a probe drone," he ordered. A small unmanned drone moved toward the border. It crossed. It vanished. No. Delayed. No flicker. Gone. The alien commander felt his confidence break. "This is not a weapon," he whispered. "This is a trap." A new theory spread among the remaining commanders. "Perhaps the ships are not destroyed," one said. "Perhaps they are being moved somewhere else." "Where?" Another demanded. No one had an answer. The High Commander stared at the invisible line. For the first time, he considered a terrifying possibility. Earth had not built a wall. Earth had built a door. A door that only opened one way, towards something no one could see. He slowly gave a new order. "Hold position," he said. "No more ships will cross." The vast alien armada remained frozen in space. Across the border, human systems hummed quietly. Deep beneath Earth's surface, a hidden network adjusted unseen parameters. Space itself was being shaped. Something enormous was already waiting on the other side, and none of the aliens knew what fate there vanished. Fleets were now facing darkness. Not the normal darkness of space. This darkness felt heavy. The vanished alien ships were not destroyed. They were not scattered. They existed. But they existed somewhere else. The first scout ship drifted in a vast empty void. No stars. No planets. No light. Only endless black. Its crew was alive. Confused. Terrified. The pilot tried to turn the ship. Engines responded. But movement felt strange. Slow. Like flying through thick liquid. Navigation systems not responding. An officer said. Another crew member checked external cameras. "There is nothing outside," he whispered. The second scout ship appeared nearby. Then another. Then dozens more. Hundreds. Within minutes, thousands of alien warships materialized in the same dark region. They were scattered, but close enough to see each other's faint hull. Lights. Panic exploded. "All ships report." "Where are we? Is this hyperspace?" No one had answers. Sensors scanned in every direction. No. Known physics matched this place. One scientist officer spoke carefully. "This is not hyperspace. This is not normal space either." A chilling realization followed. We are inside something. Back on Earth, deep underground, humans watched calm blue holograms. A fake on Earth, deep underground, humans watched calm blue holograms. Massive spherical map rotated slowly. Inside it were countless red dots, alien ships. A human engineer spoke. "Phase veil network stable. Pocket dimension integrity at 99.9%. The gray-haired commander nodded. "They are fully contained." Another officer asked, "Any chance of escape?" The engineer shook his head. "No. The pocket dimension has no exit from the inside." Inside the dark void, alien commanders tried to organize, form defensive clusters. One ordered, "Raise shields." Shields activated. Nothing changed. Weapons were charged. Nothing to shoot. One cruiser attempted a hyperspace jump. Its engine screamed. Then exploded. The ship went dark. The crew inside died instantly. The error deepened. "This place rejects faster than light travel," a scientist said. Another ship attempted to open a wormhole. The result was the same. Failure. Small internal systems began to malfunction. Life support units flickered. Temperature dropped. "This environment is draining energy," an engineer reported. Slowly. Constantly. Like a silent parasite. Back on Earth, A human officer watched a power graph. Energy bleed progressing as expected. The commander spoke. Do not accelerate it. Why not? A younger officer asked. Because panic spreads faster than death. The commander replied. Inside the pocket dimension. Alien crews argued. Some prayed. Some screamed. Some demanded sacrifice. A high-ranking alien commander opened a fleet-wide channel. Listen to me, he said. We are not dead. We are not destroyed. His voice shook. We must find patterns. Look for edges. Look for rules. A science vessel moved away from the cluster, slowly scanning. After hours of drifting, it found something. Not a wall, not a barrier, but a distortion. Space bent inward, like a giant invisible bowl. We are inside a contained space, the scientist sighed. A sealed reality. The words hit like a weapon. A sealed reality. No exits. No doors. One crew member whispered, They did not kill us. They imprisoned us. Back on Earth, the gray-haired commander stood. Send status to planetary council. A human officer typed, Enemy forces contained in Phase Veil pocket. No losses on our side. The commander looked at the spinning sphere of red dots. Humanity was hunted once, he said quietly. We survived by learning. He turned to his officers, and we learned that killing enemies creates legends. Silence filled the room. Trapping them creates warnings. Inside the dark prison, alien ships continued to lose power. Slowly. Minute, the fleets that once conquered. Galaxies were now trapped in a place without time, without escape, and they were only beginning to understand. They were never meant to come back. The alien armada outside Earth's border was no longer an armada. It was a shaken crowd of frightened ships. Thousands remained. Thousands that had watched entire fleets vanish. No explosions. No battles. No chance to fight back. Only disappearance. The High Commander sat in silence. His empire had faced powerful enemies before, but never something like this. A weapon that did not fire, a defense that did not glow, a border that erased existence. An officer stepped forward. High Commander, we believe the vanished ships still exist. The commander's eyes lifted. Explain. Our long-range sensors are detecting weak quantum echoes, the officer said. Very faint, but consistent. Another scientist added, They are not destroyed. They are displaced. The room went quiet. Displaced where? The High Commander asked. The scientist swallowed. We do not know. But wherever it is, there is no return signal. Fear spread across every rank. The High Commander slowly stood. Open a wideband channel to Earth. The signal was transmitted across space. This is the Dravik Empire, he said. You have demonstrated power beyond our understanding. Silence. We do not seek war, he continued. Identify yourselves. Let us negotiate. Seconds passed. Then, for the first time, Earth responded. Not with a fleet. Not with a hologram. Not with threats. A simple audio signal. Clear. Calm. Human. This is Earth. Every alien in the command chamber froze. The High Commander straightened. You? Control the border weapon? Yes, the human voice replied. Where are our ships? The High Commander demanded. A short pause. They are contained, the human said. Alive? Another pause, for now. The High Commander's breath caught. Release them, he said. The human voice remained calm. No. Anger flared. You dare refuse us after what you have done? The human voice did not change. You crossed Earth's border with warships. You sent scouts. You sent fleets. You escalated. Silence. You were not invited. The High Commander clenched his fists. What do you want? The human voice answered. Nothing. Confusion spread. Nothing? The High Commander repeated. You will withdraw, the human said. You will mark this system as forbiddance. You will never return. And if we refuse? The High Commander asked. The human voice lowered slightly. Then the ships, already contained, will cease to exist. A chill swept through the chamber. The High Commander looked around. His officers were afraid. His empire was built on fear, but now they were the ones afraid. He took a long breath. We will withdraw, he said. The human voice spoke one final sentence. This transmission will now be shared with the galaxy. The channel cut. Across thousands of star systems, the same message echoed, a simple recording. You crossed Earth's border once. You will never do it again. Shockwaves spread faster than any ship. Empires paused their expansions. Warlords canceled campaigns. Military councils replayed the message again and again. No one had ever heard a species speak like this. No anger. No boasting. No threats. Only certainty. At the invisible border near Earth, alien ships began to turn around. Slowly. Carefully. No one wanted to be too close. The High Commander watched Earth's distant star fade from the main screen. His empire had not been defeated in battle. It had been stopped. Completely. Back on Earth, deep underground, human officers stood at their stations. Alien fleet withdrawing. A technician reported. The gray-haired commander nodded. Good. Another officer asked, what about the contained ships? The commander looked at the rotating sphere of red dots. Begin phase collapse sequence. A countdown started. Inside the pocket dimension, alien ships felt space tremble. Darkness twisted. Structures bent. Power systems failed completely. No explosions. No fire. The ships began to fade. Slowly. Like mist in sunlight. One by one. The red dots disappeared. No wreckage. No graves. Nothing. The pocket dimension collapsed into nothingness. It had never existed. The commander watched the final dot vanish. They wanted to test humanity, he said. He turned away from the screen. Now, the galaxy knows better. The galaxy changed after Earth's message. Not with explosions. Not with great wars, but with silence. Star maps were updated across thousands of civilizations. A new marking appeared near one small yellow star. Restricted system. Do not. ENT raid routes were quietly redirected. Exploration probes were programmed to turn away. Military fleets were ordered to keep distance. No. Empire wanted to learn what happened beyond Earth's border. The Dravic Empire returned home. Their armada was smaller. Their pride was shattered. The High Commander stood before his ruling council. We encountered a species that does not conquer, he said. We encountered a species that erases. The council chamber remained quiet. No demands, no tribute, no territory taken, the High Commander continued. Only a border. A counselor asked, can we ever challenge them? The High Commander shook his head. Not with fleets. Not with numbers. Not with courage. He paused. Because they do not fight the way we understand fighting. Across the galaxy, rumors grew. Some said humans had godlike machines. Others claimed humans had mastered dimensions. Some whispered that humans were not even fully biological anymore. None of it mattered. One truth remained. Every species that crossed Earth's border was gone. No survivors. No proof. Only absence. On Earth, life continued. Cities glowed. Ships traveled between planets. People worked. People argued. People laughed. Humanity did not become an empire. They did not expand across the galaxy. They did not build massive armadas. They simply stayed home. But their home was untouchable. Deep beneath Earth's surface, the phase veil network remained active. Silent. Watching. A young officer asked the gray-haired commander, Sir, Why don't we use this technology to rule the galaxy? The commander looked at the spinning star map. Because ruling creates enemies, he said. Defending creates distance. The officer thought about this. Will anyone ever try again? He asked. The commander did not answer right away. Maybe, he said finally. Time makes fools of all species. He looked at the quiet borderline, but they will only try. Once, years passed. Then decades. Then centuries. No warships approached Earth. No probes crossed the line. Human history recorded the event simply. The border incident. No heroic statues. No victory parades. No holidays. Just a classified file. Humanity remembered something important. They were not the strongest. They were not the largest. They were not the most advanced. They were the most careful. One night, the gray-haired commander, now very old, stood alone in the monitoring chamber. The borderline glowed faintly on the screen. Perfect. Unbroken. A junior officer joined him. Sir, the officer said softly, the galaxy fears us. The old commander shook his head. No, he said. They fear what happens when they ignore us. The officer looked at Earth's distant blue image. So what are we? He asked. The old commander gave a small smile. We are the species that learn the cost of being invaded. He turned away from the screen.